Yeah. Honohan stood up in a Dolera meeting and said we're on track for 50,000 this year. It's in the newspapers. Honohan said we are going to take back 50,000 this year.
Going through the court process. I got involved because I was made homeless back in 2007 with my 2 children, and I just felt it was very wrong. They of course don't understand the actual torment the children go through. So I decided to get involved with Wiring and the Hub to help other families and to just try and stop evictions.
So basically start to self-educate, look at different situations, talking to different groups on the Facebook pages and etc, etc. We literally started the hub in the back bedroom in Kildare, and it became very apparent very quickly that we needed somewhere central, and all roads come to Dublin in that respect. So we literally put a call out onto the internet that we need an office, we need a central place where we can bring people. This office was donated by Jerry Beads. Well, you all know Jerry Beads. He's not part of the hub in any fashion other than he's the benefactor. We've grown in capacity to where we got to breaking point, and that was anything up to 10 families a day coming down here. So we had to restructure it because that was just a case of firefighting. So now we have a booking system, and we just take 5 families a day where we can give them the amount of time they need to sort of get them out of a bad place into a good place. I mean, at one point I'd look out my office door and you couldn't see the back window for that many people stood in the waiting room. So that had to stop. So we just restructured it now. If through the circuit court you do get a possession order, you kind of think it's all over in that sort of respect, house is gone. But unfortunately in Ireland you've still got the residue debt. So technically you cannot get on any waiting list for social housing or community housing or whatever, because technically you've still got the debt. So you're still a mortgage holder, and their rules are you cannot get a council place if you have a mortgage. So in that respect it's on the street you go. And it's happening. They're turfing people out of their houses and just boarding the houses up. I mean, there's ghost estates out there, all boarded up, they're repossessed.
And how many people?
Well, the government want 50,000 this year, and according to the central bank, the central bank are on target for the 50,000 this year.
You say the government. Is it really the government?
Well, the central bank. And central bank and government, surely, they're one and the same.
So they anticipate that there would be 50,000 this year?
Yeah. Honohan stood up in a Dolera meeting and said we're on track for 50,000 this year. It's in the newspapers. Honohan said we are going to take back 50,000 this year.
If they were ordered to pay Ireland back 19 billion in back taxes, which would house the whole country, what's the government going to do? They're going to appeal against it. They don't want the 19 billion. So it's just so ironic. We could solve homelessness, we could solve it relatively quickly, but the political will to do it simply isn't.